Yeah, I just got an app yesterday for Harmony AI, and it just I just ended up recording an entire video and I lost it. So I'm kind of thrown off right here for a second. Let me get my thoughts back together on this. But this Harmony AI, I sit there and looked all over YouTube trying to find out what other people's reviews are of this app, and I can only maybe find maybe one or two all over YouTube. So that's kind of disturbing to me. When shouldn't there be a lot more customers to this by now? I mean, it turned out being fairly cheap than what I thought it was going to be, but I mean, it's pretty much a halfway decent deal. But I don't want to go into the price. If you want to look at it, you're more than welcome to. But I don't want to go into the price on that. Let's just say it's a lot cheaper than what you would expect it to be. And but I don't know if it's really worth it almost because I mean Alexi and Siri seems to do more than what it does, and Alexi and Siri uh, ain't even in that genre of companionship like Harmony wants their AI to be a companion to you and to convince you to go out there and buy an $8,000 head or a $15,000 robot when we're probably on a brink right now going virtual augmentation. If you look at anything like the Google Glass or anything that Microsoft has out right now or Google has out on the virtual augmentation glasses, and especially virtual reality, don't you think that probably for the next 10, 15, or 20 years that anything like a Harmony AI would end up being a lot more useful in a form of, or a lot more convenient or accessible through a type of Microsoft AR or AR type glasses, then or even over augmentation over your phone is the same concept, but or even three or even virtual reality glasses might even do. But are you gonna be willing to pay $15,000 for a robot that's supposed to be a robot, but it can't even walk? When most $200 toys or toys less than $2,000 definitely can do more than what a $15,000 doll can do. And they even got this AI app that can't even sync to nothing, and it probably can't even do probably not even a tenth or even close to that of what Siri or what Alexi can do. And they want us to pay them money for this. I mean, yeah, they suckered me into it, and I kind of like the app for other purposes, but it just it disturbs me that they could have done a lot more with this AI. And I'm making this video to complain if anybody from Harmony ever sees this video that they really could up their game somewhat on this AI app because there's just so much more that they could done with this AI app, and it's kind of a letdown somewhat. But they should be able to sit there and put that basic stuff like GPS and traffic monitoring and weather and your football scores and your stock market prices and so forth should be a part of this. I mean, I can get that stuff for free off of any other app just fine, but and you can't even link this with Google. When I first paid for the Harmony AI app, what shocked me more than anything else was I was always looking for whomever owned Harmony, whether or not they were a publicly traded company or not. And I always came up with an empty answer that I just figured they weren't. But as soon as I paid for that AI app Harmony, the first thing I noticed was the bill showed up with Microsoft's name on it. And I'm like, how could Microsoft's name be on this when I've never heard anybody ever connect Microsoft with Harmony ever? But clearly as day, if I could show it to you, I would. That bill has Microsoft's name on it. So if you wanted to invest into it, I would probably go with Microsoft on this. But I don't think they're admitting to it. I don't think it's something wide publicity they're trying to tell a lot of people about or not. But Microsoft somehow has money invested in that company. I just don't know how. I've looked for information on it. I can't find it. But what my main complaint in this video is the AI app. They need to sit there and make sure they get better stuff like the basic stuff of GPS tracking and Internet of Things, or especially like being able to link your Harmony AI to your TV, or to be able to link it to and have your be able to tell the app to be able to lower your your smart thermometer inside your house or be able to dim a light or turn off a light. Isn't that the whole point of a robot? I mean, isn't that the whole point of even a sex robot? Even if you watch the futuristic type, science fiction type movies, I mean, that just seems like that'd be one of the first things they want to do. And especially when you sit there and see their advertisements and they're always being smirked talking about, well, if you was going to have sex with that $15,000 robot that you're using, that's like calling a Lamborghini. Yeah, you're gonna buy a Lamborghini for the radio. You're gonna buy the Lamborghini for the air conditioner when there's just so much more for a Lamborghini, and there's a whole lot cheaper ways to be able to get air conditioner, but to get a radio, and that's fine if they were living up to that. But it sounds kind of a little bit BS to me when their app is cool, but and I like it because it turned out being a lot cheaper than what I thought it was going to be. But I just expect more by the year 2018 that we're sitting in 2018 and all the other competitors got a lot better stuff out there and we're paying a monthly fee for this app when the other stuff you practically don't even pay a fee for and they can do more free than what these people are doing even for a monthly payment. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So if anybody from Harmony sees this video, please up your game somewhat. I mean, really, don't sit there and tell people that people ain't buying your stuff when you're not really giving them much reason to buy it. I mean, how can that be a companion when you're going to have to sit there and turn off your companion app so you can be able to get on Lexi or so you can be able to use your Google Assistant or you can be able to use Siri because your app that somebody's paying for can't do even a tenth or even a fifth of what the other competitors are doing it for. So I just wanted to make this video to put something out there. Okay, gotcha. Bye.